welcome. Welcome in. This is a wild game. It really is. I love this game. You and me both. You and me both. I have played most of a playthrough off stream, and I really wanted to do it on stream because the content is just iconic. It's a massive game, so many characters, so many stories, and let's just get into it. I'm excited. Right, new game, besties. Okay, so we have 4 races to choose from, and 2 kind of sexes to choose from. So humans are the most numerous and powerful race in Thedas, so the place where we are. They are also the most divided politically and seem to thirst for conflict. So humans, wow. Human characters receive a bonus ability point at the start of a game. Okay. The elves are historically oppressed people, distinguishable by their lithe frames and pointed ears. Though most survive in the poorest fringes of human cities, others live as nomads, known as the Dalish. Elves receive a bonus of 25% to ranged defense, which is good. Dwarves are short, stocky, and most spend their entire lives underground. Those exiled to the surface are often merchants or smugglers. Because dwarves have no connection to the Fade, which is like a kind of other realm, they cannot be mages, but receive a 25% bonus to magic defense. Okay. And the Kunari. They're like kind of your horned race of giants who follow a strict religious text known as the Kun. Those who have abandoned its principles are known as Tal Vashoth and often work as mercenaries. Kunari characters get a bonus plus 10% physical damage resistance. Okay, so we have, these are your classes. So we have dual-wield rogue, fighters who rely on speed and agility rather than heavy armor, using skill in an advantageous position on the battlefield to deal incredible damage. They may get up close and personal with daggers or strike from a distance with arrows. Okay, so dual wielders. Rogue archers are fighters who rely on speed and agility rather than heavy armor, using skill in an advantageous position on the battlefield to deal incredible damage. They may get up close and personal with daggers or strike from a distance with arrows. Okay. Two-handed warriors. Frontline combatants, able to withstand incredible punishment in heavy armor, proficient in the use of two-handed weapons like mauls and greatswords, but may combine a smaller weapon with a shield for added defense. Weapon and shield warriors. Frontline combatants, able to withstand incredible punishment in heavy armor, proficient with the use of a two-handed weapon like mauls. So basically, one of the two. And a mage, which is probably what we're going to go with. Mages channel magical power into spells capable of a wide range of effects, from debilitating opponents, protecting allies, or unleashing devastating elemental energy. Those who wield magic are widely feared for their abilities, and their rebellion against the Chantry control, which is basically like kind of like the government but more like priestly, has left the land in chaos. Great. I know you. Casual. Okay. This is a little bit about our character. Enslaved long ago by humans, most elves still live as second-class citizens within human cities. Elves who reject this life are known as the Dalish, nomadic wanderers who strive to keep the ancient elven religion and traditions alive. You grew up in the wilderness, a member of the Lavellan Dalish clan, an apprentice to its leader and guide, the Keeper. The clan wandered the northern free marches, and you had little need to interact with humans, until the Keeper sent you to the Chantry's conclave as a spy. What happened there, she said, would impact not only the Dalish, but indeed all elves. She could not have known how right she was. Fuck. You never put... I know you're ignoring me because you didn't want the name Diane. You did not post... Nothing's come up that you put the name that you wanted them to be called Diane. Also, trigger warning, spidery things. So my character has fell out of a portal or something. Do you know what? For being, like, basically arrested, she looks good. Oh.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead, except for you. Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
Cassandra. Some dialogues give you the opportunity to respond emotionally to situations. When these opportunities appear, special icons will highlight the emotion tied to the response.
I can't believe it. All those people. Dead.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember... running. Things were chasing me and then... a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana.
Liliana.
I will take her to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you. We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the Breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the Breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
I've played this scene over and over again because I've always cancelled and went back in to tweak my character. It's so hard because even when you're in the character creation, sometimes when you get to the actual playing of it, it looks different to what you've made, and you're like, never mind. I think I've done it maybe twice through, where I've like went back and changed my character. I so get it.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the Breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
I understand.
So it's come up that she
Then
approves.
I'll do what I can.
So like,
Whatever it takes.
whatever your character does or says and responds can sometimes cause approval or disapproval from the other characters.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Loading the screen. Why is it taking this long to load the screen? There it is. Jesus, that was stressful. Okay. Use LS to move and RS to control. Yep.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the words.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
Let's go.
Michael! It's the end of the world!
It's all gone a bit wrong. Jeez, oh.
Whoa! The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. Stay behind me!
Time to fight some demony things. Killed the thing.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
Do you really think I need a staff to be dangerous?
Is that supposed to reassure me?
I haven't used my magic on you yet.
You're right. You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you. I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
Yeah, you should.
Take these potions. Make...
Okay.
Who knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp, or fighting. We are on our own for now. There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
Casually looting the bodies. Oh, 3 demons.
Up on the hill! It attacks from a distance. They're falling from the breach!
Beautiful.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Oh, there he is! There he is!
Quickly! Before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
I closed that thing. How?
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
Are you with the Chantry,
I love him.
Was that a serious
I love
question?
him.
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like
I
you.
love him.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
It's good to meet you, Varric.
You may reconsider that stance in time.
Oh, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley.
Oh my god, yes.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
My
I
name
ship
is
they two
Solus,
so
if there are
much.
to be introductions. I am pleased to see you
This
still
is
live.
soulless.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
A small king.
Like you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
If I can close the breach, I will.
Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
This way, down
Bianca
the bank.
is his
The road ahead
crossbow.
is blocked.
We must move quickly.
So we have Solus the mage, Cassandra the warrior, and Varric the rogue. To control other party members, we can. Cool, 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 cool.
Demons ahead!
Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
Press into tactical camera muscle. Why is it frozen? My screen has been weird, besties. It's never this buggy, I don't know what it is. I'm not dropping any frames though, so it might just need a wee minute. It might just need a wee minute. I'm imagining Chris Pine come into the woods, I agree. His chest hair. He reminds me of the dwarf from Shadow of Mordor. It might be the same voice actor or I don't know. A small king. I love Varric. Varric's great. And his crossbow is called Bianca. Why is it taking us? We love technical difficulties. We love to see it. Okay. I don't know what to do because it's been really dodgy with me. I don't know if maybe shutting the game and reopening it because I don't know if it'll have saved at this point. Finding it very strange. Oh! I got it. The tactical camera you can use, I find it really stressful. So... yeah, I find it really stressful. I would much rather be here. Oakley doakley. Let's go! Okay, let's go.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Oh. So many demons! So many demons! Stop following me, you creepy little thing. So being a mage, I'm more likely to be like ranged, which is great for me. Going up the hill.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly!
They keep coming! Help us!
Hurry! Use the mark!
Level 2, bitches!
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Supply cache. Fuck yeah.
No such thing.
The prison.
Ah! Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo.
Already
to face
stronger than your last
execution.
playthrough.
Order me?
Facts.
You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
I don't like
We
him.
serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Yeah, Cassandra.
Liliana,
I love Cassandra.
bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
I hate him. Let's do this, besties. Up the hill.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Okay. The way that this is giving me, like, if I could not. Oh. Hi, bestie. I could not, like, go up those ladders and shit. Like, it freaked me out too much. Like, up that hill. I've got such a fear of heights. What's down here? I know we're on a tight schedule, right? But I'm nosy. Running up that hill. If I only could. could, I'd make a deal with God. And I'd get him to swap out places. It's such a good song. Whoa. Did I hear a thing? Yes, I did. Oh, hi, besties.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Go away! Go away! Team level 2 again.
Guess we found the soldiers.
That cannot be all of them.
Oh, the soldiers.
So the
are dead.
others could be holed up
I just
ahead.
ran through the
Our
bodies there.
priority must be the breach.
I was too busy
Unless
looking
we
at the
seal
big thing in the
it,
sky.
no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our elven friend here.
Seal the rift to secure the temple path. Okay. So when you disrupt it, it kind of like stalls all the demons
Lady
for a
Cassandra!
couple-
Lieutenant, you're alive.
couple seconds.
Just barely.
And then more of them pop out. It should usually be about 2 rounds of demons. It's usually like one group, kill them all, and then more will pop out, and then once you get them, you can close it. And they get progressively more demonic.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Thanks, Solus.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. She insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
It was worth saving you, if we could.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes. Down the
Okay,
ladder.
let's
That's
go.
the way to the temple.
Whoop, there we go. Yeah, like, see, if I was actually on one of these, like, rickety wooden things up this mountain, the way I would be just so anxious because I hate
So,
heights.
holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
So this is like a big ruined temple where all the people died. Stunning.
Breach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That is divine
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
Big scheme.
What's going on here?
Run while you can! Warn them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
So this is like the memory of what happened that caused this big explosion.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Here we go, besties. She's slaying. About to slay. Oh, hi, Mustang.
No!
Hi, Birdie.
We must strip its defenses. Wear it down. Now, seal the rift. Do it.
Look at that. Well done, besties. We really said boss battle in the opening prologue. Oh my days. Boss battle in the opening prologue? She do be slaying.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Don't worry about it. I only...
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Beautiful. Elf root. Special shipment. Doesn't look like there's anything else. So this is Haven. This is where the kind of, since there was the big explosion, this is where the majority of people have been to do with like the government and how to sort the armies and
that's her.
The people in charge, basically. It's kind of like the camp where everyone is.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it in.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Have you gone completely mad? She should... Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
You really think your Maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
I would legit
Even if
let
that
her
means the
step
Danish
on
elf
me.
is his chosen.
Same.
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn.
Whoop whoop!
We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
I love Cassandra so much. She's a bad bitch. And we stand. What are we thinking? Oh, there he is. The man himself. It's Cullen. Love of my life. We can't romance him again. We can't do it. Or... So Liliana's like our spy master. Cullen, the guy with like the feathers, he's like our army guy. Cassandra's like our warrior kind of person. And we've got Josephine, who is with the kind of gold sleeves, and she's like our she's our person that we go to for, like, she talks to all the royals, and like she's like our PR liaison. So that's like the eye of the Inquisition, just to be like, yep, Inquisition's a thing again. Shit's happening, besties. And now we have my little character who's joined. Ooh. Welcome to Dragon Age Inquisition, everyone. We've officially started the game.
Does it trouble you?
it's stopped spreading, and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's
Welcome in,
important
Sartine.
is
How's
that
it
your
going?
mark is now stable.
How's it going?
As is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Clearly, you have something in mind.
We do.
How are you doing, Sartine? Welcome in. It's glad to have you. We're playing Dragon Age Inquisition.
May I present
Just
Commander
started.
Cullen, leader of the
There he is.
Inquisition's forces.
Hiya.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven?
You've just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm not sure how I should feel.
The Chantry has decided that for you, it seems.
God, he's so handsome.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
I'm so glad you're doing well, Sir Turn. Love this for you. So we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition. It's our first stream of it today. And basically we have stumbled in as an elven spy and accidentally was in the middle of clearly interrupting some kind of evil plot that's left us with this weird mark on our hand. And now the sky keeps ripping open with demons and we're the only one that can close it. So the people that are in charge have created like an Inquisition sort of team of people, and I have to be a part of it because I'm the only one that can fix things. But they still think I had something to do with it. So we're currently planning on how to fix the issue.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Okay, so this is the war table. This is where we have two sort of areas in the map of Thedas. We have Orlais and we have Ferelden. Two different kingdoms. This one's much more posh than this one. But we're starting off in Ferelden. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform the scouting operation for the hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the war table now.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
Orlais's very posh. It's like they all wear like, it's very like the Italian Renaissance kind of, with like the kind of French inspired like masks and stuff, and it's all very French inspired with different things like that. This is Scout Harding, the icon, the legend, the star. So we've used our war table power. You have to get more power through the game by completing tasks, which means you can unlock bigger things and more areas and more things to do on the war table. And that's Mother Giselle. So we've travelled to the hinterlands. Scout the hinterlands. We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle, and we're trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That'll be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horsemaster of Redcliffe, who lives in the hinterlands. Okay, let's go. And we'll just take all of you. So the maps are massive. Every area's map has a million different things that you can do and you unlock throughout the game. I think in my last playthrough, I think I just finished the Hinterlands, which is a ridiculously big map.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding,
It's a lot of walking.
Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's
Hi, Dig,
pretty
welcome back.
dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here.
So we
And
closed
people
one of the
always
big
said
breaches.
that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the
And-
fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage
on.
Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Pew pew.
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker. We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
Look at that little magic person with our book floating in the air.
Be ready. More coming our way.
Okay.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy.
In a state?
Allow them to ease your suffering.
What's happening?
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
I'm told you asked for me.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
You want me to appeal to them?
If I thought you were incapable, I wouldn't suggest it.
Will they even listen?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched
The
by
dragons
fate
they're very
or sent to
inquisitive, I
help us,
agree.
but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us, or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Thanks. Okay, we're gonna go add these little things to claim our thing. There's so much to do up here.
Of course. That's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now, though. More likely to find mages than mutton.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on your ribs.
So like on this little, on the bottom left hand side of the screen, you should see all these like things where it's like an exclamation mark and all these things. This helps me see if there's things to see or to do.
Please, somebody, my wife needs help.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
And it gives you more like things to do basically. And there's a lot. Some stuff I won't be able to do right away, but...
What did I tell you? Very well.
Thank you.
Speak with Corporal Vale about the state of the hinterlands. Okay. We haven't seen any dragons yet, Rosie. We haven't seen any. Corporal Vale, hi. Hi.
You're with the Inquisition?
Me. Not me, like, not being able to get off the hill.
Later then.
Right, okay, give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute. How did you get up there?
See? What did I tell you?
Hellish. This is honestly me. Go up the other side, bestie.
You're with the Inquisition? Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west.
Welcome back to
Tough old fella.
laptop.
We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Exactly. How are all the besties in chat?
You were concerned about refugees starving.
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Okay. So we are trying to get more power, which means in order to get more power, we need to do tasks. The main thing that I think is good is setting up different camps. So I'm gonna look at the map and then look at what's going on in the hinterlands. Speak with Master Dennett. Rifts on the outskirts, holding the hinterlands. Let's do that. So when you click on that, the journal, and that now gives us all the places that you need to go on your map to set up your camps, basically. And then it comes up so you can follow it on your compass. It's so helpful.
Of course.
Like a cat
How
after
much
eating
did
with
you
a
need?
full belly. Love that for you.
It's just what I heard.
Good day to you.
Okay, let's go this way. Oh, there's a
Maker,
thing.
I hope it's not me. More cold weather coming. Fool villagers. Where are their coats?
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the Mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
And to you.
Okay.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
I see just as many Templars.
You can't hear me, or is that a? Can you all hear me? Light 'em up, girly.
We should move on. We can only restore order by securing an alliance.
I got shit to do, places to go. You can hear me. Oh, thank God. I was like,
Here, let me try.
okay. I love Vatic. Real talk though, where are the dragons? Bestie, the dragons are not here right now. I wish they were for you. The minute there will be a dragon, I will let you know. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Got you. What's up? She fainted. Just had a bit of a moment. That's so cool. Okay, besties. Going up the hill. Oh, iron. Cool.
could make camp here?
Boom. That's our first camp set up. Oops. And then I'm gonna pick some things because that's really useful.
Nothing to report, sir.
So on our map now you should see a bit more. So we've got like a landmark we could discover, and then these little diamonds are more like little things that we've been told that we need to do, and then the big things are like current quests, and then these are like rift things. These are oculariums which help us find shards, which are like magic things, but we don't need to worry about them right now. We can come back for them. I really didn't know you could do that. That's so interesting, because I noticed I could see the badge. I didn't know what it was. Silly me. Should make sense. So this ocularium, basically you just look around the map for like little diamondy things, and that's where the shards are hidden, and it kind of shows them off. Oh, oh, oh. Gotcha. Boom.
Your abilities are remarkable, Seeker. It is fascinating
Do you know
to see how
something?
you and
These
the
characters
Templars
talk to
negate
each other
magic.
while we're working.
Have you never encountered Templars before?
It's so interesting.
Only at a distance. I am an apostate after all.
And they never caught up with you even once.
I am a very careful apostate.
Kill that warrior!
Ooh, elf. More elf bits. Oakley dokley.
It must have been some time since the renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
We might have to kill some rams. I'm sorry. We just gotta feed the refugees. Okay. Looks like there's a rift over here as well. Fighting demons. Another one. See, we're gaining power, which makes it easier for us to, like...
Templar bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from his finger. They deserve to die.
You're saying the Templars attacked your husband?
Aye. He was digging out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a mage's staff. Had to be safe, they said. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise.
Yes,
Sick bastards.
you tell him.
They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Farewell.
Honestly, same. See if I could just... I'd never speak again.
Excuse me, have you seen another Inquisition scout? Elven woman, answers to writs.
You said your friend hasn't reported back.
She was supposed to be checking on some apostates. I'm on duty here, or I'd go look for her.
I'll talk to you later.
Love the goodbye. Savage. Goodbye.
This would be a good place to set up camp.
I've got another camp.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report, sir. Shit, sorry. I keep pressing B and forgetting that that's an attack. I'm not meaning to kill them. I never kill them unless I have to. There's a lot of animals, like sometimes they're like vicious and will attack you.
Nothing to report,
but a lot of them don't, and I just leave them be. I don't want to hurt them. But because I've got a quest, I need to.
Goodbye!
So I'm sorry. Let's go help them out.
Apostates! The apostates have fled to the hills.
stronghold of the apostate mages. Let the fools in Redcliffe play the good mage as they always do. We know the truth. This world is ours to conquer, and every worthless peasant who threw a stone, every Templar who glared in disappointment at our harrowing, deserves to know it. Follow the trail to the Witchwood and find your brothers. An unsigned letter, the scratched handwriting almost too sloppy to read. Shade. A letter found in a dead body. Take it back, take it back, take it back. Take it back, take it back, take it back now. Take it back now, y'all. One up this time. I'm so sorry. Dreams won't stop until you take it back to the Western Fortress. They will never stop. You'll wake up screaming and find notes written by your own sleeping hen. Take it back, or I will draw allies to do it for me. Well, that's interesting. Oh, that looks...
The area ahead is well defended. Be ready.
That looks intense. Okay, that guy's got a maul. So let's go with... Rough. It's going a bit rough, I'm not gonna lie to you, besties. It's not going well. The girls, I get it. Get it? He's so small they missed him. Solus, for fuck's sake, my dude. Is everybody dead? Okay. That was kind of rough, not gonna lie.
So, set up camp or keep
Oh, it's a bear! It was a fucking bear! Oh my god, there's another one! Fuck me. Well, fuck me. There's 3. I'm going to die. Having a time. There's 3 bears. It's fucking the 3 bears. The 3 bears. There's 3 bears. I just want to set up camp. There's 3 bears? Are you joking? Okay, let's try that one again. Jesus. What the fuck? Oh, it's a fucking time right now, besties. I can't. There's too many. Too much happening right now. There's rogues, and not the fun kind of rogues. I'm just gonna say it right now, right? Maybe we go to a different camp right now, because that's a lot. That's a lot. I say we go back to the outskirts and then we do the other side, away from the bears.
Your kind killed the most holy.
I'm in the middle of a point.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
I'm
Shut
in the middle.
your mouth, mate.
Enough!
Oh, there's
Knight
Cullen,
Captain.
handsome
That is
man.
not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the
Can I
Inquisition.
get one of those like big fur things?
And what does
really
that
nice.
mean exactly?
I'm fully
Back already,
It won't let me
Chancellor.
pause it.
Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
So everybody's raging with me in this game.
Back to your duties, all of you.
Apothecary, beautiful.
Segret told me that he can't let the herbs go for any...
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
My thanks for any part you played in that.
Look at this guy in the
Yeah.
painting behind.
Well, you can pay me back
He's
by
like-
fixing the world. Name's Adan.
Love this
I'm in
for you,
charge of keeping our
Bestie.
little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave. There's notes around here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
That guy in the painting is like, I mean, that didn't happen, did it? But okay. It very much... He's giving very much... I call bullshit. I call bullshit, okay. It's such side-eye, I'm living. Honestly, I feel like I should just screenshot that, and if ever anybody's talking shit anywhere, I'm just gonna, like, no context, like, boop, there you go.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador. If you can't prove it was founded on
Why does he
Justinian's
look like a
orders.
mouse?
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House Durelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the
Why
monarchs
is he
of the
wearing a
realm.
mask?
We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentagast that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarrans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
He really said, I will lose.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
His outfit is criminal.
I apologize for the intrusion. I didn't realize you were meeting with the Marquis.
You did little harm. In truth, the debate was most beneficial as practice for those to come.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Yes. Good. If you find anything, please bring it in.
Oh, Creator, see me kneel.
So I think if we make it to Val Royeaux and set that up, do we do it today? Do we do it? Could do it tomorrow. Because we have been. I don't want to start anything like.
What have your ears heard, Leliana?
Too much right
Anything
now.
new we don't already know about?
No, nothing.
Scout the Storm Coast. Contact clan living. Right, like yeah.
All right.
So basically, the ones that are kind of like pyramids, they have to use your power cost. So like down the bottom it says power. I've got 6. I know my little thing's covered in it, but we need to keep that to go to Val Royeaux. So right now it's a case of sending people to
Let's see what we have.
do things.
At your service.
And then going to address the Chantry in Val Royeaux. I think what we'll do is we'll wait and do that bit tomorrow, because I think that starts a chain of things happening. And I feel like we've set up a good thing of what we need to do, and we'll come back to it tomorrow. But yes, I hope we're all enjoying it. It's a big game. There's a lot of like stuff to do, but the characters are fucking great, and you just learn more and more about them, and your relationships build with them. So we'll see a lot more of Cassandra and Solus and Varric, and then Cullen and Liliana and Josephine, and there's more. There's so many more. But yeah, I think it's probably a good thing to start with tomorrow.